MJ. I am going to give you a nice beginner's class today, half-hour session, something that's really lovely to do first thing in the morning just to wake your spine up. Okay, we're going to start sitting nice and tall right on top of the sit bones. Make sure your feet are hip width and your knees are hip width. You're going to bring your arms straight out in front of you. Draw the shoulders down the back. Make sure the shoulders don't creep up. Palms facing down. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to slowly roll through the centre of the spine all the way down onto the mat. One vertebrae at a time. If you need to use your hands to try and help you control it, please do. And we're going to come all the way down onto the back. From here, make sure you're starting in a nice neutral position of the spine. That's the spinal position that you would use for standing, so your everyday standing position, where there's a natural lordotic curve, so a little curve in the lower spine. So there should be a gap between the mat and the spine, and your hip bones and your pubic bones should be in a flat horizontal plane. If I was to pop a cup of tea there, it wouldn't spill one way or the other. We're going to rock the pelvis back and forth. You're going to inhale, prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to lengthen the spine, close the gap between the mat and the spine. Inhale, open the gap, sending the pubic bone away, and if that cup of tea was there, exhale, close the gap, tip the tea onto your belly button. Inhale, open the gap. Exhale, lengthen and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, lengthen and close. Try and isolate it so it's just your tummy muscles doing the work here, not your glutes and your hamstrings. Inhale, open. This time, as you exhale, lengthen, close the gap, and you're going to peel the spine all the way up into a shoulder bridge, nice and slow. Squeeze the glutes to stay. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly melt through the sternum, the upper spine, the middle spine, the lower spine comes all the way down, and then you come back into neutral. Tailbone is nice and heavy, gap is back. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, slowly peel the spine all the way up. Squeeze the glutes to stay. Inhale, melting through the sternum, hollow out that belly button, let the belly button fall to the back body. Make sure the lumbar spine comes down before you release back into neutral. Let's do one more of these. Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone under, peel the spine all the way up. Squeeze the glutes to stay. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly melt and sink all the way back down, controlling it using your glutes and your hamstrings. From here, you're going to bring your arms out by the sides, palms facing down. Try not to let those shoulders lift. You're going to close the gap between the mat and the spine. Lift one leg and then the other leg to tabletop. Glue those legs together. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the knees to the right. Shoulder stays glued onto the mat. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to try and isolate the stomach muscles. So imagine that it's like wringing out a wet towel and you're bringing those legs all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale, over the other way. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the legs up. Use those abdominal muscles. Inhale. Exhale, over. Inhale here. Exhale, pull. Bring those legs up. Inhale. Exhale, over. Inhale here. And exhale, pull the legs all the way back up. Bring the feet down onto the mat one at a time. Toe ball, heel, toe ball, heel. Release back into neutral. You're going to float the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing in. All you're going to do is you're going to inhale, reach the fingertips towards the ceiling as the shoulder blades come away from one another. And then you're going to exhale, release them back down towards the mat. So let's wake up the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. And exhale, release them back down. Bring the arms back by the sides. The collarbone's going to stay nice and open, and you're going to make sure that the back of the arms stay in contact with the mat here. You're going to inhale, shrug the shoulders towards the ears, and as you exhale, you're going to send those arms away from you. Collarbone open, arms in contact with the mat. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, send them away. One more, shrug the shoulders up, and exhale, send them away. Bring them back to a nice neutral position, and we're off for our first of the exercises. So you're going to bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, leave the elbows nice and wide, And for the first 5 of these, you're going to make sure that you stay in a neutral spine. So from here, you're going to inhale, nod the chin. As you exhale, you're going to bring the shoulder blades off the mat. Nice, big, strong contraction of the abdominals. Make sure the pubic bone doesn't tuck under, but you're coming as far up as you feel you can. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release all the way down. And again, nod the chin, shoulders come up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, shoulder blades up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, shoulders. Inhale, stay. Exhale, slowly release. Last one. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, shoulders come up. Inhale, stay. And exhale, slowly release all the way back down. From here, we're going to make it a little bit harder. So, inhale, nod the head. Exhale, bring the shoulder blades off the mat. From here, you're going to release the hands behind the thighs. Keep the chin tucked, the gaze is at the pubic bone. And then you're going to exhale, crunch up. Try and make sure that the gap is completely gone, but you're not tucking the pubic bone under. From here, you're going to float the arms up by the ears. Bend the elbows, interlace hands, stay up, up, up. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. And again, nod the chin. Exhale, shoulder blades up. Inhale, grab the back of the thighs. Exhale, crunch up. Stay here as you float the arms up by the ears. Bend the elbows, interlace the hands. Exhale, slowly release. And 2 more. Nod the chin. Exhale, shoulder blades up. Inhale, grab the back of the thighs. Exhale, crunch up. Stay here. Float the arms up by the ears. Bend the elbows, interlace the hands. Exhale, slowly release. Complete control. Back into neutral. Inhale, nod the head. Exhale, shoulder blades up. Inhale, grab the back of the thighs. Exhale, crunch up. Staying here. Float the arms up by the ears. Bend the elbows, interlace the hands. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. You're going to bring your knees in towards the chest. From here, grab the back of the thighs, send the feet towards the ceiling, nod the chin, and see if you can roll yourself up. We're going to come onto our front for some extension exercises. So come onto your front, carefully lowering yourself down. From here, your hands are by your shoulders, and make sure that the tops of the toenails are straight down onto the mat. So the legs are parallel. They can either be hip width or they can be together. From here, your nose is just gently touching the mat to start. You're going to inhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears, set them in a safe V down the back. As you exhale, you're going to imagine that there's a marble under your nose and you're going to roll it away. So make sure that you're not looking straight up, not straining the neck, and you're not tucking the chin under. Nice relaxed neck. Your bottom rib is in contact with the mat. Inhale here, and exhale, slowly release down. And then relax the bottom. And again, inhale, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, roll the marble away with the nose. Make sure the glutes and hamstrings are working hard, the whole of the back body. Inhale, and exhale, slowly release all the way down. Do one more like this. Inhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, roll our marble away with the nose. Inhale here, and exhale, slowly release all the way down. From here, you're going to bring the arms by the sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, draw the shoulders up and back so that the palms come to face the hips. As you exhale, you're going to take off. This time like an arrow, the gaze stays straight down to the mat. You're going to inhale, try and come higher, use the breath. Expansive, and exhale, slowly release all the way down. Relax the shoulders, palms come to face the ceiling again. 2 more. Inhale, draw the shoulders back and up. Exhale, reach and take off. Inhale, come higher. Exhale, slowly release. Relax the bottom. Last one like this. Inhale, draw the shoulders up and back. Exhale, reach and take off. Inhale, come higher, looking straight down. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. We're going to take care of that back. We're going to push ourselves into a shell stretch. So hands by the sides, push your seat towards your feet and make the back nice and round. You're going to take 3 expansive breaths here. So nice deep inhale, expand the ribs to the back and sides, and exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. This time, as you exhale, stack the spine all the way back up, and we're going to spin ourselves around. We're ready for the exercise called the 100. So, you're going to shoot yourself to the front of the mat again. Make sure your feet are hip width, your knees are hip width, arms come straight out, palms facing down. Relax those shoulders. Inhale here, and as you exhale, you're slowly going to roll all the way down, just like you did before. Bring the hands behind the thighs if you need them. From here, you're going to close the gap between the mat and the spine. Make sure to take care of that lumbar spine. You're going to lift one leg and the other leg to tabletop. You're going to glue those legs together. Make sure the shins are parallel with the ceiling and the floor. We have 90 degrees. Nod the chin and bring the shoulders up. Keep the gaze at the pubic bone. If you find this is hard on the neck, you're going to bring one hand behind your head every 5. Otherwise, if you feel like this is safe enough for you, use those abs, keep you crunched up. We're going to go for it. So we're going to bring those arms up and down, nice and strong. We're going to inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5. Halfway 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. Move those arms. 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the shoulders up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. See if you can lift higher. Inhale and exhale. Head, neck and shoulders come down. You're going to release one foot down at a time. So one foot comes toe ball heel, the other foot toe ball heel. Complete control. Well done. So from here, bring the knees in towards the chest, grab the back of the thighs and roll yourself up. We've got our half roll back. We're going to do a couple of different variations. So sit really nice and tall on top of the sit bones. You're going to find your curved spine. So palms facing down. This time you're going to inhale, roll back only as far as you feel like you're in control of those feet. Don't let the toes lift. And as you exhale, you're going to come forward. Stay in your C curve from here on in. So nice curly back. Inhale, roll back. And exhale, roll forward. And for 3, rolling back. Exhale, roll forward. And for 4, inhale, roll back. Don't let those shoulders lift. And exhale, roll forward. If this is enough for you, stay here. Otherwise, you're going to inhale, roll back. The palms are going to face one another. You're going to relax the shoulders, make sure they don't lift up. You're going to inhale, lift one arm up by the ear, and then exhale, bring it down. Other one, inhale, lift, complete control, exhale, down. Try not to twist towards that arm. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, release. We've got 2 more each side. As you lift, exhale, down, and lift. Inhale, up, exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, up, exhale, lower, down, nice and slow. Inhale, up, exhale, lower, all the way down. Palms face down. We're going to roll all the way up and stack the spine tall, only to roll all the way down. So tuck that tailbone under, relax the shoulders away from the ears. As you come all the way down onto your mat, your arms are going to come up above your head, and you're going to extend those legs out away from you. So make sure that the feet, the toes are reaching towards the nose. I'm going to show you 2 options here. The first, the classic, is you're going to inhale, bring those arms up towards the ceiling. You're going to nod the chin, and you're going to exhale, reach forward past those feet. Inhale, start rolling back, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure that the legs stay anchored as you come all the way down. If this is impossible for you, you're going to bring the hands behind the lower spine. Make sure the toes are still reaching to the nose. Nod the chin, push into the hands as you reach forward. And then as you roll back, you're going to replace the hands in the lumbar spine. So you can keep on going like that. We're going to do 4. So you're going to inhale, bring the arms up, nod the chin, exhale, reach forward, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, start rolling back, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, tucking under, exhale, come all the way down. And again, inhale, arms up, nod the chin, exhale, reach forward. Inhale, start rolling back, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, exhale, come all the way down. And again, arms up, nod the chin, exhale, reach. Try to anchor those legs. Inhale, start rolling back, dropping the shoulders, exhale, come all the way down. Last one, inhale, arms up, nod the chin, exhale, reaching all the way forward. You're going to come all the way back. Let those shoulders come away from the ears. Only to come forward one more time. Inhale, arms up, nod the chin, exhale, reach forward. And then you're going to stack the spine nice and tall. From here, you're going to bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, leave the elbows wide. Ideally, you'd be sitting in this really nice tall position, but the whole point is to get this nice straight spine. So if you need to pop a cushion under your bottom, please do. From here, you're going to push your hands gently in towards your head, push your head gently in towards your hands. So we've got that big flag muscle, the trapezius at the top of the shoulders working. You're going to inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to twist 3 times. So you're going to twist 1, further 2, further 3, and inhale, come back. Taller every time you come back to the center. So we inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, back, exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3, inhale, back. Exhale, 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 inhale, back, and we exhale, exhale. Exhale, inhale, back. Inhale. Inhale. Pull that rib cage out of the waist so you're sitting tall. Inhale, back, and 2, 2, 2. Inhale, back, and 2, 2, 2. 2 more. Inhale, back. Inhale, back. Legs stay completely still and hips are grounded. 1 more. Twist. Twist, inhale, back, and we twist, twist, twist. Inhale, come back. Pull that rib cage out of the chair, the waist. You're going to inhale, twist around, and you're going to exhale. Try and reach that elbow towards the opposite knee. Then you're going to stack the spine up on that angle, and then come center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale, stack the spine up. Exhale, center. Let's do 1 more each side. Twist. Reach, stack, and center. Last one, twist, and we reach, stack the spine, and exhale, center. Send those arms forward, palms facing in. Make sure the feet are still flexed, toes to the nose. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to reach forward, past those feet, as far as you can, keeping the legs nice and straight. Then you're going to stack the spine up and roll all the way down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Control it. We're going to circle the arms around. You're going to point both feet. You're going to place the left hand on top of the left hip. I'm going to give you 2 options. Either you're going to make sure that your leg's tabletop and you're going to imagine there's a pencil on top of your kneecap and draw circles on the ceiling. Or if you feel like it's okay, this is okay for you, you're going to send your leg out 45 degrees, pointing those toes. We're going to make circles with those legs. So you're going to inhale, open, and exhale, close and pose. Make sure that hip doesn't lift. And we're going to close and pose. And 3, close and pose. 4, close and pose. And 5, and close and pose. Switch direction. And you're going as big as you can without that hip lifting. 2, close and pose. So it's all about controlling the pelvis. 3, close and pose. 4, close and pose. And 5, and close and pose. Bend the knee. Send that leg away from you on the mat. Switch the hands, switch the leg. Pointing the toes gently. Inhale, open. Exhale, close and pause. And for 2, for 3, close and pause. For 4, close and pause. For 5, and close and pause. Switch direction. 1, 2, close and pause. 3, close and pause. 4, close and pause. And 5, and close and pause. Bend the knee, bring it in towards the chest, bring the other one to join it. Send those feet towards the ceiling, grab the back of the thighs, nod the chin, and swing yourself all the way up. We're going to go into an exercise called rolling like a ball. I'm going to give you 2 options. Bring your bottom towards your feet, and you're coming to, it's exactly what it sounds like, we're going to roll like a ball. So you're going to come into your nice little tucked ball shape, make yourself tiny. Pointing the toes gently, you're going to balance on the back of the sit bones. Make sure the shoulders have no tension in them, and that also means no tension in the hands. So you're gently resting the hands on the shins. You're going to keep the chin tucked so the gaze is between the thighs. The first option would be to come to the front of the sit bones and to the back of the sit bones. So all we're doing is rocking forward on the pelvis and then back. So forward and back. Really nice controlled movement. Otherwise, if you feel like you've got this, you can make sure your chin stays tucked, shoulders relaxed. You're going to inhale, tuck the tailbone under to initiate the movement. Roll back onto your shoulders and roll forward and balance. So it's the balance that's the tricky bit. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll forward and balance. And the breath will help you. And for 3, and forward and balance, we've got 8. For 4, forward and balance. For 5, forward and balance. For 6, and you may find you're traveling to one side over the other. 7, forward and balance. We are not any of us symmetrical. And 8, and forward and balance. From here, you're going to roll onto your back, keeping your shoulders up. So chin is tucked, gaze is at the pubic bone. Send those legs to 90 degrees. Bring the hands behind the head. Interlace the fingers, leave the elbows wide. Make sure the shoulders are up, up, up. Use those abs. You're going to send one leg out with a pointed foot, and then you're going to switch. Inhale, exhale. The legs are going to go as far as you can bring them, staying in an imprinted spine. So the lower, the more challenging. So if you feel like your spine is coming away from the mat, you reach the legs higher. 4 more. 1. Stay crunched up. 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4, and 4. Bring the knees in and relax. We have another in the abdominal series, so don't get too comfortable, but let's rock from side to side. Why not? Give ourselves a little treat. From here, you're going to bring your legs to tabletop again. Make sure that the spine is imprinted. Bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. Nod the chin, bring the shoulders up. This time you're going to send one leg out. I'm going to send my right leg out, and then I'm going to twist my right elbow past my left knee. So set yourself up properly because we're going to keep on twisting. We twist, twist, 2, 2, 3, 3, crisscross. 4, make sure your inhale is on the switch and you'll exhale as you reach. And 6, 6. Keep on twisting. Make sure it's not just the elbows, it's the whole of the torso. And 8, 8, 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Bring the knees in and relax. Well done. From here, bring the feet down onto the mat. And you're going to be in a nice neutral spine. Palms facing down, arms by the sides. You're going to stay in neutral this time. We're going to give those hip flexors a little break. From here, you're going to inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift your hips straight up. So squeeze those glutes. Inhale, stay, and exhale, come straight down. So this time there's no rolling through the spine. We're powering through the hips. Inhale, exhale, hinge straight up. Inhale, squeeze the glutes to stay. Exhale, come straight down. One more. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, squeeze the glutes to stay. And exhale, come down. This time, you're going to inhale, prepare, exhale, lift the hips high. You're going to keep the hips high and level as you bring the right leg to tabletop with a pointed toe. You're going to extend that foot to the ceiling. You're going to flex the foot, lower that leg down. Knees are in line with one another. You're going to point and lift, flex and lower for 1. Point and lift, flex and lower for 2. Point and lift, flex and lower for 3. This time, keep those hips high. Point the foot up, bend the knee, bring the foot down, toe, ball, heel. Left leg. Tabletop, keep those hips high and level. Extend the foot to the ceiling with pointed toe. Flex the foot, lower. Point and lift, flex and lower for 1. Point and lift, flex and lower for 2. Point and lift, flex and lower for 3. This time, point and lift, bend the knee. Toe, ball, heel, the foot comes down, squeeze the glutes, send the hips high. And exhale, bring the bottom down. We're going to do one more set. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift the hips high. Right leg tabletop, extend the foot to the ceiling, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower for 1. Point and lift, flex and lower for 2. Point and lift, flex and lower for 3. This time, point and lift, bend the knee. Toe, ball, heel, the foot comes down, keep those hips high and level, left leg. Extend, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower for 1. Point and lift, flex and lower for 2. Point and lift, flex and lower for 3. This time, point and lift, bend the knee, toe, ball, heel, the foot comes down, squeeze the glutes, send the hips high, and exhale, bring the bottom down, bring the knees in for a hug, rock from side to side. Okay, knees come in towards the chest, grab the back of the thighs, feet towards the ceiling, nod the chin, and come all the way up. You're going to come onto your side for some side leg lift series. So, from here, what you want to do is use that bottom arm as a pillow. So use the inside fleshy part of the arm as a pillow. You're going to make sure that you're in a nice straight long line as if you were standing. So, in this exercise, you want the hips stacked, the knees stacked, and the feet stacked. So at the moment I'm kind of collapsed in my spine, my waist. I'm going to push that top hip away, and suddenly my waist is switched on and it's lifting away from the mat. That's what you want, a little gap. From here, roll that top shoulder away from the ear, place that hand in front of you on the mat for balance. You're going to bring the top leg up with a pointed foot and flex and lower it down. Inhale, point and lift, exhale, flex and lower. And for 2, and flex and lower. And for 3, flex and lower down. For 4, flex and lower. For 5, and flex and lower. This time you're going to point that foot, lift it up. Keep the pelvis completely still as you make circles with that leg to the front. For 1, straight from the hip. 2, 3, leg is nice and straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back for 8, 7, point that toe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let that leg stay up there, and as if it's got a magnet on it, the bottom one's going to join it, the whole of the foot joins, and we bring them both down with control. Top leg up, bottom joins, and slowly release. And for 3, and up, and slowly release for 4, and lift, and lower, and for 5, and lift, and lower all the way down. Extend that arm underneath you with your palm facing down. This time you're going to imagine that there's helium balloon attached to your head, and then one at your ankles. You're going to draw the shoulder away from the ear. I like to call this the banana. You're going to inhale, lift and lengthen up. So your torso and your legs are reaching high and long, and then exhale, release down with complete control. Inhale, lift and lengthen up. Exhale, lower. 3 more, lift. And lower down. And 2. And lower down, and your head lifts 2. Last one, and lower all the way down. Roll onto your front. Push yourself through a shell stretch, so make your back nice and round. Inhale. Exhale, stack the spine tall, and we're going to just twist around and come to the other side of side leg lift series. you're going to lie down on the other side. So from here, make sure that your hips are stacked one on top of the other. The knees, the feet, the shoulders rolled away from the ear. You're using the top hand for balance and the bottom arm as a pillow. From here, top leg comes up, pointed foot, flex the foot and lower it down. And for 1, point and lift, exhale, flex and lower. And for 2, inhale, point and lift, exhale, flex and lower. For 3, flex and lower. For 4, flex and lower. And for 5, and flex and lower down. This time, point and lift. Keeping the pelvis completely still, we circle to the front for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the legs straight and go back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave that leg just at hip height, as if it's got a magnet on it. The bottom one joins it, and they both come down. Top up, bottom joins, and down, and 2, and up, and down, and 3, and lift, and down. Think legs, no collapsing the waist, and down. Last one, and lift, and all the way down. Bring the arm out underneath you, palm facing down. We've got the banana, so draw the shoulder away from the ear, and the helium balloons are going to weightlessly lift and lengthen you up. And exhale, slowly lower. You're like a book being closed and the binding's doing the work. The middle, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And for 3, and lower down. 2 more. For 4, and lower. Last one. Lift and lengthen up, 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 and lower all the way down. Roll onto your front. Push yourself into a shell stretch. Stay in your shell stretch. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. And again. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, stack the spine all the way back up. Well done. If this is your first time moving with me, thank you for coming, and hopefully there will be more videos that you'll be interested in. Any comments? Welcome. Thank you.